Hello. Hello. Long time no see. It has been about several months, of no streaming. But that's fine. Because today we're gonna be playing a game that I've been wanting to stream, but it's been far too long. Far too long. And now I'm finally going to play it. Banner of the Maid. I've owned this game for a while, because I've been saving it to stream, so I never played it. And here we are. Options. Autosave on. Language on. Lovely. That's all I need to know. I guess we just start. Oh, shoot! Difficulty selection. A very easy mode for players who are only interested in storytelling. Officer mode. You can save the game anytime during battles. Retreating causes no penalty. Start the game with a small amount of funds and reputation. This mode is suitable for first-time players. General mode. You can only save once in each battle. Retreating causes penalties. Now let's just do officer mode. Azure Flame Studio presents the Umas. Sir, the Umas need carrots. Aye aye. Run. Producer Boris Ho. Run, run, run! Run through this square land of pixels. Lead artist Ji Wing. Yeah, them. I think this game is supposed to be like Fire Emblem, I guess. Potentially. Yanji Shang. Fire! Oh no! Oh my god! Banner of the Maid. Prologue. Night in Varennes. If you say, oh. Summer 91. Varennes, France.
Huh?
Huh? Varennes is not far ahead. Are you sure that the king will be here?
I can only hope it's true, otherwise the king of France might already be in the territory of another country. Politics, am I right? Be vigilant, Marquis de Lafayette. If we don't bring the king back, the whole country will shake tomorrow. France can't afford this kind of blow during such a crucial moment.
What is the king thinking? Can't he just stay put in the palace? Comte de Mirabeau! Having just recovered from a serious illness, you should stay in Paris and rest.
It was I who provided the intelligence. Of course I have the responsibility to accompany you and the troops there. I don't think we're the Garde Nationale.
原来如此。
It's the army of the royalists. They must be here to pick up the king.
Then I'm counting on you. I'm not experienced in battlefield commanding or leading charges. Good for you. What are you good for, buddy? Our actions tonight will change the fate of France. Marquis de Lafayette, please be sure to find the king and all of his entourage.
让我来吧。
Don't worry. You better take the time and think about how to persuade the king. That's racist. Noblewoman, what's that noise?
Player phase.
Huh?
Huh? The enemy has been alerted and is guarding the bridge. Anyway, move to attack the enemy first. Wait, move to the enemy first. Get close to attack. Show no mercy to these traitors.
Saving game. I will, uh...
不要松懈，
I choose
革命
you.
的成败在此
Move
一
the
举了。
selected units to the range of the blue grids. Charge! Attack! Standard cavalry sold on standard musketmen.
速战
Fight!
速决，冲啊！
Go! Oh, shoot. Fire! No, that's the enemy firing! Dignified, that's who we are. Enemy phase. Oh. No! The horse dead.
注意队形，
Keep formation! Too far! Oh, shit. Player phase. There's still one group of enemies left at the entrance of the town. I hope the king is still there. No time to waste. Get it done now!
还
Alright.
在磨蹭什么？
Sorry.
快下命令！
I'm not gonna mock your accent. I don't even know what accent you're doing, and it's probably problematic that I tell you. What's this? Attack enemy using in the range of the yellow grid. I don't have range. What do you think this is? Guess I'll just wait. Oh no! They're firing! Oh god.
速战速决，
Let's get it done! Charge! Saving game, please don't turn off the power.
不要松懈，革命的成败在此一举了。
Don't slack off. Oh, I can see his body. How do I attack again? How do I attack? Attack!
注意队形，冲
Keep
锋！
formation! Charge! Oh, my Umas. Enemy phase. Oh.
速战速决，
Let's get it done! Charge! We killed them. Did we get victory?
The royalists were guarding this carriage. Let us get closer and take a look.
The designated areas that you need to reach are marked as yellow grids. Move into that area to complete your mission. You need to tell me twice. I move where I please.
还在磨蹭什么？快下命令！
Heroic? Wait, what am I doing? Shoot, I didn't listen to the tutorial. That was a real cough. Like the messenger said, is the carriage that the king took. I'll leave the searching in the town to you, as I stay here to guard the carriage. Please try not to cause a disturbance.
让我来吧。
I will deal with it. You can rest assured.
Well, madame, please step outside. Damn! As I expected, it's her who stayed in the carriage. I don't know who that is. Why don't you tell me? Surely you know what would happen next, yes? His Majesty is in the town, and Marquis de Lafayette will soon find him enough. Please come back to Paris with us. What will happen to our family when we return to Paris?
总而言之，
The documents left by His Majesty confirm that he had betrayed the country and his people. You'll be detained as soon as you arrive in Paris. For France at this moment, betrayal is a delicacy in which friends inside and outside Paris are all eagerly awaiting to take their bite. Then what will become of my children? The future of the royal family?
总而言之，
Their treasure will be taken care of. After all, they're from the bloodline of the royal family. In the current situation, their lives can only be held in the hands of others. Alright, please don't make any unnecessary resistance. This is the consequence of the royal family's behavior, and you must take responsibility.
Oh shit! What the hell was that?
Sure enough, as predicted by the painting, the blue diamond has responded.
Oh?
It seems that you're the person I'm looking for.
什么？
What do you mean?
I'm not fit for the king. What I'm looking for is the ability hidden in you. Anyway, what I'm about to say may be confusing to you. But please listen to it carefully, and consider it seriously before answering my question. This is not only about you and me, but also about the future of the country. Yelling and commotion can be heard in the distance. It seems that the king has been found. There is not much time. Please listen carefully. That was the most turbulent moment of my life. That was the most turbulent moment in my life. I escaped from the gate of death, and my hands hold the key to change the future of the country. That was a legacy that has been passed down for hundreds of years and appeared in many stories and legends. Women who are affected by it were inevitably caught in a torturous fate. I hope this action won't be one of the many remorses in my life. I hope that they can become the Maid of France that will make the country peaceful and stable.
Oh. 5 years later. Outskirts of Toulon, France. Oh. So the saying that the king was kidnapped is false? If the public knew the truth, the royal family should have been imprisoned or even worse.
It's just a story that I heard while drinking. I'm telling the story because you, my love lady, are too bored on the road.
Oh, it was just a story. Speaking of which, I have heard several versions of similar stories. But the woman who changed the royal family may truly exist. After her intervention, there may have been many changes in the royal family.
Oh? Huh? Young lady, do you really believe that so-called maid stuff?
Wielding incredible talents, the maids were born to save the country in danger. I'm not sure.
This young lady, a military uniform, claims to be a graduate of the École Militaire. Ever since women were allowed to join the army, the École Militaire received a batch of female students who passed special testing. Young lady, what's your name again?
Pauline Bonaparte.
Oh? Oh, a rare surname. You're not a Parisian, are you?
I'm from Corsica.
Corsica. What a coincidence. When I was young, I joined the army and went to Corsica. Speaking of that...
Huh?
Never mind. What topic do you wish to discuss?
The situation of France.
Oh, speaking of that, when I was young, I really couldn't believe the revolution would really happen.
Oh, 7 years ago, the king summoned the Estates General to solve financial problems.
That's right. The clergy for the first estate, the nobility for the second estate, and the commoners for the third estate.
The Estates General intensified the contradiction between the estates, and finally a revolution took place in Paris. The Bastille was stormed and the king compromised, resulting in the legitimation of the current assembly.
Oh? Well. You're quite familiar with the history. Now what do you think of the revolution?
I was in Corsica 7 years ago, and I didn't know too much about Paris. I learned all of it later in the École Militaire. But in the past few years, although the power of the nobility has been weakened, the royal family stood unaffected.
Well, the royal family changed their attitude after that, supported the reform of the assembly, and did a lot of unprecedented things. For example, girls like you were enrolled in the École Militaire. That's a policy promoted by the royal family, and they've made good use of the publicity.
I know this too, but a soldier should not care too much about the political issues.
I can see that you don't care about politics, otherwise you would have known me.
Really?
Never mind, speaking of the military.
The ongoing battle in Toulon.
It has been half a year already since the traitors within the city helped the foreign army to occupy Toulon. The nearby cities that are affected by the war are also in a panic.
Alas, people are suffering too much. This war must be ended as soon as possible.
可是，
However, it is strange that not only the neighboring countries, Prussia and Austria, are attacking the city, but also the British. Since the House of Bourbon is still there, even if they're worried about the impact of the revolution, they shouldn't be rushing to wage a war. Even His Majesty supports the Assembly to engage in war. It's really...
Well, it's really abnormal, and there may be some unknown power in the back.
Are you saying, like, the power of the maids?
Who knows? However, it is not a strange thing for the king to support the war.
说来话长，
Although the king has temporarily won the support of the people, the power of the royal family and the nobility are still weakening. If the revolutionist regime is defeated by foreign troops, they will regain power.
Do they even know how many people will die for this?
Too bad. Perhaps I really have chosen the wrong person. Just my personal conjecture. In any case, war is inevitable. Which topic are we on to discuss?
The
我们这
destination
一
of
代
your
的革
travel.
命
Young
已
lady,
经结束。
have you been transferred to Toulon? There's a war going on here as I know.
My older brother is also a soldier, and he's serving in Toulon. I'm here to... to take a vacation.
In my opinion, now is not the time for military personnel to take a vacation. Domestic rebellions happen from time to time, and the wars with neighboring countries are also ongoing.
As you said, as a soldier, it's time to fight for the country on the front line.
哦，
Well, then why are you...
To be honest, I have just experienced a fierce battle recently. Well, it was said to be a victory according to the final result.
我们这一代的革命
Well, I can tell
已
it
经
from your
结束
medal.
了。
Even if it's awarded by the royal family as a response to the current situation, it must be a considerable degree of military merit.
But the casualties were overwhelmingly heavy, which made me start to doubt whether I'm suitable as a soldier.
哦，
So you came here to talk to your brother about it?
Yes, it was also my brother's recommendation that led me to apply to the École Militaire. Although he is strange and ambitious to outsiders, he's definitely a qualified soldier.
It's a bit odd to hear such comments from someone's own sister.
哎，
Speaking of Toulon, it's definitely not a good place for vacation now.
There's nothing else to say. Glory on the battlefield, defending the country. We joined the army for this purpose. But when we actually stepped into the battlefield, it was totally a different thing. Hundreds of people will either survive or die on the battlefield because of our decisions.
我
How could one take up these responsibilities?
That I don't know. I'm not familiar with military affairs. However, you see, we're there of the royal family of the common folks, who could really say if they can dominate their own fate. And according to my decades of experience, fate often won't give you much choice. What do you think, young lady? In order to not make mistakes, would you let go of the opportunity to change your fate?
Surely not.
So much for the talk. We're nearing Toulon.
Well, it looks like my ride ends here. The person that my brother sent to pick me up should be near.
Then I'll bid you farewell. If you happen to visit me in Paris, I'll prepare more interesting stories and some refreshments for you.
Thank you, and I have a few words to say before I leave.
Yes?
Your storytelling skills could use some work. Please do hone your speech before we meet next time.
This is the first time I've had such an audience. This was the first time I saw Pauline Bonaparte. After that, she set foot on the battlefield again. And when we'll meet again? In Paris. That's several months later.
Wow. The Cannons of Toulon, Chapter 1. Is the guy who's supposed to pick me up still not here yet? I haven't seen Brother Napoleon for more than a year. News about his military merits on the front line can be heard from time to time. This area was once downtown. When the war broke out, civilians were evacuated, leaving only a mess here. People just want a stable and peaceful life, but they can't get it because of the war. Having said that, how come no one is coming? Did I come to the wrong place? Oh! Oh god. Oh no! Artillery? And the distance, it's very close! Sounds of marching. Damn it! It's the enemy force! They have already advanced this far? I have to find a place to hide immediately. Run, bitch! Reinforcements if you see missing footprints in the south.
原来如此啊！
Did that young lady come this way? Could she happen to be Bonaparte's sister?
布拿巴小姐，
Can you hear me, Mademoiselle Bonaparte? No response. Then I'll have to search this entire area. I cannot do French accent. But... Who's that blockhead yelling on the street? He might as well lead the enemies to us directly. I guess he must be the one sent by my brother. I can join him and escape from here. Anyway, let me check out the surroundings and find a place where we can meet. Toot toot. It's the enemy scouts, a group of scattered soldiers. I need to defeat them and reach the intersection in the front. In any case, the safety of Mademoiselle Bonaparte must be guaranteed. Alright. Guarantee it then. There's a chain of advantages against other classes among various classes of units. Your damage and hit chance against the target will be increased when you are in advantage, decreased when you are in disadvantage. Leclerc's chasseur à cheval is light cavalry, which means advantage against light infantry, but in disadvantage against heavy cavalry. Okay.
诸位，让我们为未来而战吧！
Attack!
准备
Fire!
战斗，开火！
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of dead men.
都准备好了吗？
Inspiration. It's a military cap of one of our soldiers, and it was hit by several bullets. It seems that the front line has expanded to this town. The port is said to be occupied by British warships. I guess the situation is not looking very optimistic. I don't know how many soldiers have already been sacrificed on the battlefield. I'll take it with me. If I meet anyone friendly, it's easier for them to recognize me.
Trophy. Pauline received broken military hat. Uh-oh. Oh no!
上吧，拿下他们！
Go get them! Ah! Oh, they're all dead. They're dead as hell. The battlefield contains various terrains. Terrains affect the performance of some troops. sometimes obstruct their movements. For example, it's harder to move through the puddles in the town, and fighting in the puddles reduces your chances of dodging enemy attacks.
好的，今天就让我来打头阵吧。
Wait.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Wait. In this basket is a bundle of fleur de lis. The petals are already withered. Under the rubble, a dead body? Seems to be some civilian who didn't have the time to evacuate. Oh. It is not the time for sentimentality. Keep moving forward. Iris basket. Ahaha! You are in the puddles.
准备战斗！
Prepare for battle, fire! Aw, yeah. Increase your morale. When a morale counter is full, you can use a heroic attack. Command a heroic attack increases your damage and hit chances while grants you extra experience.
想好了吗？再不行动，我可等不及了。
Heroic!
战斗吧，诸位！
Yeah!
今天的
We
胜利
must fight!
会成为
For
美
today's
好明
victory
天的
will
基
be the
石。
foundation of a better tomorrow.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
A piece of burnt banner. Not long ago, I was fighting with my comrades under this banner. Soldiers fought under my command, and although they eventually repelled the enemy, most of them were killed. Was my leadership good enough? Received broken banner and sent to warehouse. Enemy phase. Player phase. HP represents the organization of a troop. When it is reduced to 0, that troop will have to retreat. When your troop loses too much HP, you can recover it by using items via the item command. Unlike weapons, items will permanently disappear when you stop.
诸位，
Got it.
让我们为未来而战吧！
都准备好了吗？
Wait. Player phase.
好的，今天就让我来打头阵吧。
Oh no! Fire! Wait, that's
上吧
the enemy.
拿下他们！
Get them! Player phase. Oh man, this is literally Fire Emblem. It's great. You can't go.
想好了吗？再不行动，我可等不及了。准备战
Die!
斗！开火！
Ah, easy. Or not. They're still alive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
上吧，拿下
Get
他
them!
们！
Oh, that was close. Player phase.
诸位，让我们为未来而战吧！
Are you Mademoiselle Bonaparte? This must be the guy who was yelling. His voice was so loud. Excuse me, are you with my brother Napoleon? I'm the subordinate of your brother Charles Leclerc.
原来如此啊！
Well, just like he described, Mademoiselle Balbeline, you have the temperament that fits this military uniform perfectly. Oh, ahem. Is that what my brother said? Oh, except Mademoiselle Josephine, you're the one he talked about the most. However, the fits this military uniform part is my own opinion. Oh. Thank you. There are few people in the military who speak like you, Mr. Leclerc. Are you making fun of his accent, Pauline? It's fucked up. Meadow woman, some people are born to be soldiers. Let's stop talking and standing here and go back to the camp first. There's an enemy line nearby and it'll be dangerous to stay for too long. Oh shit.
快逃！
Look out, Pauline! No! No! Leclerc! No! Leclerc! No, fuck me! He's dead! No, his horse is fine. Holy shit. Leclerc. I liked him. He's dead. French camp. Toulon. Oh, shit.
Polina,
The battle begins in 4 hours. Are you still the determined soldier that I knew?
拿破仑哥哥，
Is it you, Brother Napoleon? Leclerc asked me to bring you a message, that you owe him a big favor. Don't forget to return it later.
真的吗？
Monsieur Leclerc, is he alright now? His legs were broken from diving in order to save you, and he'll return to Paris to rest tomorrow. Oh. If I had paid more attention to my surroundings, I would have noticed that the area had already been bombarded once by the enemy. It was my poor judgment that led to Monsieur Leclerc's serious injury. Bad luck happens from time to time on the battlefield. Don't blame yourself. I've heard of your victory on the front line. You won the battle, but with heavy casualties. Oh.
Oh?
What, did you expect to get some compliments from me? Although the enemy was defeated and I was exceptionally commended, I can't forget the soldiers who died in that battle, and I can't get praise. And I can't praise our victory.
我
Should I really be considered a qualified leader? It was I who brought you to Paris, and it was I who suggested that you enter the École Militaire. Am I doing something wrong? No, it was my own decision to become a soldier. Recall your original intention of joining the army, Pauline. At this very moment, the war is still going on. The commander agreed to my plan not long ago. Tonight, we'll launch a general attack on the enemy's position. Once the fortress is occupied, we can then use the cannons to drive the British warships out of Toulon. It's time for this battle to end. Since Leclerc is injured, I need another adjutant. What say you? Are you coming with me?
我
I... Make your decision. Indecisive people are unworthy of the battlefield.
就这样办吧。
If you don't want to be a soldier anymore, I will arrange someone to send you back to Corsica. I will stay, brother. Tell me about the battle plan. Good. Then find yourself something to eat first. You can't go to the battlefield with an empty stomach. Come to me when you're ready. Oh. Leclerc's injury is my responsibility, but I still can't leave the battlefield. Protect the people like us from the anguish of war. It's for this reason that we decided to join the army. Chapter 2: The Maid of Toulon.
开炮！
Keep firing! The enemy's resistance is still very strong! The battle against the enemy positions began in the afternoon and continued until the evening. The target of the attack is Fort Mulgrave, the most heavily fortified position of the enemy's defense around Toulon, and also the key point of my brother's plan. Once we occupy this position, our artillery can bombard the British warships in the port from the high ground, block their reinforcements on retreat routes at sea, and turn the tide of the battle in one fell swoop. At the moment, our armory has suppressed the enemy artillery, but still hasn't gained a decisive advantage. If the situation continues this way... Who the hell are you? Bonaparte, it's turning into a prolonged battle. The power of artillery will be limited if we hold off till nighttime. This is Rose de Beaumont, the artillery commander who's supporting my brother's offensive. Her name alone indicates that she's a noble, which is quite rare in the revolutionist-dominated army. Most aristocratic officers have been replaced by the revolutionists. Only a few continue to serve in the army due to the influence of the Queen. Rose de Beaumont is the most distinguished amongst them. Speaking of the legend of the Maids, it has been taboo for the past 100 of years, as it's always been related to witches and heresy.
Recently, there have been positive rumors spreading in the country precisely because of the performance of General Rose de Beaumont on the battlefield and the publicity of the royal family. The remaining shells are sufficient to support 3 or 4 rounds of artillery support. It's time to make a decision. Rose de Beaumont, pay attention to the tone of your voice. This is not the era when your nobles can criticize and boss around people in the army. Your responsibility is to coordinate the artillery, not issue combat orders. This man is Hubert Mondego, the supervising adjutant sent by the general. There are many rumors about him in the army. His former superiors have all become big shots, so he's been rapidly promoted in the army. Officers who haven't received formal training like him aren't uncommon nowadays. Commander Bonaparte surely has a plan. Your reminder is unnecessary. Or are you just trying to take credit for his work with your so-called instinct of the Maid? I'm just speaking as a common soldier. Indeed, we don't have enough ammunition nor enough time. It's now or never. Concentrate all the shells and launch the final bombardment of the enemy positions. I'll lead the infantry charge. We must seize the opportunity to occupy the battery on the shore.
Polina,
Polina, go with me. As for Monsieur Mondego, do you want to participate in the charge with us? About that, I caught a cold on the way here, so I'm not in condition for the charge. Then you'll be commanding the artillery support. I have already issued the plan to my subordinates. All you need to do is fire as planned.
什么？
Well, the bombarding is crucial to the offensive. I will see to it personally. The troops are ready and waiting for orders, sir. Rainy day combat is extremely tough, and the most important thing to inspire the soldiers' courage. Put your ability to good use, Pauline.
没问题，
Let
看
me
我的
know
吧。
if you need my support anytime, Pauline.
好的，
Understood.
狠狠的打！
Get ready for the first round of bombardment. Fire! Oh, kill them all! Brace yourselves. We're under fierce bombardment from the enemy. Hold the line as long as we hold Fort Mulgrave. Victory is ours. My British accent. Pretty good. Player phase. Notes. Rain. The dodge chance of troops, both friendly units and enemy units, will be decreased by the rain. The units marked with the ally are temporary friendly troops of our side. They won't earn XP during battles. Units marked with calm are friendly troops that act on their own. Try your best to defeat enemies with Pauline herself to maximize the XP earned.
为了祖国的安宁，我们必须前进。不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Die!
准备，
Ready! Fire! Oh my... Oh, hell yeah! That was a great shot.
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
Fire!
全体准备！
Get ready! Fire! Oh my god! We're owning them. Napoleon sucks. Take aim! Oh, he gets another shot! Kill them all! Hell yeah! Enemy phase.
把他们统统干掉！
Keep firing! Oh, we're so good at this game! Yeah. Nice.
全体准备，开火！
Yeah. We're so much better than them. Uh-oh. They're coming back for more. Oh, he's on half health.
给我打！
And he's on no health, so that's
全体
good.
准备，
Oh, boo-hoo. All your men are dead. You know, that's what you get when you fight Napoleon.
Player phase.
地图分析，就让我来吧。
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Go!
战场上可容不得马虎。
Go! Go! She's really slow.
也不掂量掂量自己的经
Pay
历。
attention to the target
干掉
areas.
他们！
Fire faster! Damn it! That's gonna be a French accent if I try that. Damn it! The enemy has already rushed our position. Who's that man with the messy hair? And who's that young lady? Could she be just like Lady Wellesley? Did he say that as he was dying? That's dark. Not bad, the bombardment is going well and Rose's arrangement is trustworthy. However, our enemy is very tenacious.
布丽娜，
Bolina, can you still hold on? Time is running out. Go all out and break through the enemy's defense. With my ability, I can maximize the courage of soldiers and strengthen their combat effectiveness. Although I got only one shot at the moment, now is the most critical time of the battle. Understood. Pauline's inspiration command will increase the damage done in a short period. Once you use a command skill, you cannot cancel your move. You must issue an order of attack or wait to finish your action. Okay.
都准备好了吗？
炮击支援准备好了，随时听候命令。
思考的时间结束了，准备战斗。
Alright.
狠狠的打！
This is the last round of attacks. Fire! Oh my god. The position! It's almost lost. It was exactly like what Lady Wellesley said. The French will become our greatest threat. The eagle from Corsica will ignite the fire of war that will sweep across the continent. They're all dead. Oh shoot.
注意，
We're getting wrecked. Oh my god. Help me, Whoopin.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
为了祖国的安宁，我们必须前进。
Inspire! Oh no! I can't attack! Guess you're waiting then.
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
It's fine. We're good. Oh, we got artillery. Oh. They're not very good. Oh, she doesn't even get an attack. What the hell? Okay, I'm understanding now. She needs to be in the back.
地图分析，就让我来吧。
There we go.
准备，
Fire! Perfect.
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
And we do this.
准备，
And we kill them all, and they're all dead.
战场上可容不得马虎。
You go there, you wait. Oh no, he's gonna die.
瞄准了，给我打！
He's gonna die. Jesus! How much damage do you wanna do? Oh no.
都准备好了吗？
炮击支援准备好了，随时听候命令。
思考的时间结束了，准备战斗。
Wait. Is he not gonna fire another artillery shot? What a bastard. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god!
全体准备，开火！
Oh no, he's gonna die next turn, because this guy's coming. Oh, he's so dead. Oh no! Brother!
接受失败比接受死亡更需要勇气。
Accepting failure requires
记住
more
这次
courage
失
than
败，
accepting death.
准备接下来
Remember
的战
this
斗吧。
failure and prepare for the next battle. He's dead. Damn, bitch.
不要冒进，就按预定计划行动。
Attack.
注意，放！
Is that enough? She's gonna die.
为了祖国的安宁，我们必须前进。
Will this be enough, I
集中
wonder?
火力，开炮！
It's not enough. She's gonna die next turn. Oh no, I thought they were gonna shoot. Useless. Oh, she's dead.
我不能在这
I
倒
can't
下。
fly. Reform the
出
troops.
征队伍，
Did we lose? No, she can't die. Pauline is defeated. Aw, load game. Let's finish this battle. Oops.
没时间磨蹭了，快行动起来！
Use bread.
地图分析，就让我来吧。
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Use bread. Okay, that's all we need to do, really. We just need to use bread more often.
瞄准了，给我打！
Look, we're gonna win.
全体准备，
Fire!
开火！
Player phase.
炮击支援准备好了，随时听候命令。
Fire!
准备，
They're dead.
都准备好了吗？
战场上可容不得马虎。
We did it. Move.
不要冒进，就按预定计划
Move
行动。
forward. We did it! Unbelievable! Although you have temporarily taken command, you fought with such bravery, as impressive as your brother said. You've overpraised me. It seems to be my ability or something making the soldiers become... In comparison, the targeting and timing of the cannons under your command were truly impeccable. It's rumored that you know every detail of the terrain no matter when you're fighting, where you're fighting. Seems that it's no exaggeration. Don't say that. This is all thanks to Monsieur Hubert's strategic commanding, right?
确实，
You're totally not the same as they said. Everyone thought that the maid of the royal family was a cold-hearted and grim person. Rose, the situations on the other fronts are still unclear. Tell the artillery to catch up quickly and attack the British warships in the port. Understood. Soldiers, ready the cannons. I had no idea you could play as Napoleon. I thought you were just... I don't know. Your Excellency, it's the bombarding of the French... It seems that Fort Mulgrave has fallen. We should retreat as soon as possible before they block the port. Aye, aye, ma'am. This should be sufficient to force those stubborn old men to make up their minds and wage war against France.
有意思。
The status quo of this country is a group of beasts fighting each other, and the ones that survive will be the fiercest one yet. We should take the opportunity and defeat them now. However, this is not something for me to decide. Anyway, I should return home for some long-term discussions. Run away! Or swim away with your boat. That's what boats do, they swim. Lovely! La victoria esta noche. I don't know what I'm saying. Congratulations. I see you're here, Pauline. Well, I can see the whole view of Toulon from here. Take a good look. This is the city we've liberated. Brother, how can you be so determined to implement a battle plan like this?
可是
In order to contain the enemy outside the city, our allied forces have been fighting very hard. Even so, we might have not had enough time to occupy Fort Mulgrave. You're right. We were lucky to succeed in the end. Perhaps we should thank God for helping us. I for one, can't make such a decision. Thinking of not being able to win the battle while soldiers fight on with their lives?
我
Maybe I'm not qualified commander after all.
Oh?
Pauline, do you know what's more painful than a soldier's death? More painful? To let them die in vain under the command of incompetent generals. And this is happening every day in the war. I believe that I'm the best choice that soldiers could possibly have, so I never hesitate when making decisions.
可是
But if I could come up with better plans... Pauline, did the instructors of the École Militaire not tell you? The talents of soldiers must be honed on the battlefield in order for them to blossom. Before that day, the soldiers who died under your command are the responsibility you must bear. Do you remember our snowball fights back in Corsica? You won 35 times. I won 20 times. You have snatched 20 victories from the best soldier in France. Give yourself some credit. Brother. So much for the gossip. I have to prepare my personal reports for Paris. Otherwise, God knows what Hubert will say. With this victory, the big shots in Paris should finally make up their mind. Give me a chance to make a big difference. Remember to come and help me by then, Pauline. Understood. After the British warships withdrew, our remaining enemy forces on the land were quickly annihilated, and the flame of victory burned in the city of Toulon. However, the war is not over. Starting from Toulon, the conflict between France and all of Europe has become more intense. All this started with the revolution that took place in Paris a few years ago. Nowadays, the French royal family survives under the influence of a woman, which makes Paris a stage of order and chaos intertwined. Prelude, The Maid of Toulon, finish. Sweet clapping with one hand. 2 months later, Paris, France. Hustle and bustle up the streets. Actually, I'm gonna save here. I can't. Okay, we're gonna get past this dialogue, I'm gonna save and then quit. Hustle and bustle of the streets. Paris is still the same city that is so lively even at this hour. Malmaison Café. According to the map, I'm in the right place, but I don't see any signboard with this name nearby. After the siege of Toulon, my brother got an exceptional promotion because of his military exploits and the revolutionist recommendation. I'm also invited to Paris by the royal family to receive my award. My brother asked me to find a cafe ran by a woman named Josephine and live there for the time being. I heard that your husband has already been executed on the guillotine. No one can protect you here. That's right, drive them out. This used to be our home. I don't know why there's a redneck there. Huh? This doesn't look like an ordinary quarrel.
哎呦，
That's a matter of years ago. If you have so much spare time to harass me, why don't you go back and find a proper job? And don't blame me if I have to remind you that I have several old friends in the guards of Paris. Don't believe her nonsense! These people have been locked in prison with a husband long time ago! Get out of here, you serpent! Tut tut, this is getting ugly. This must be Malmaison Cafe. Are you Madame de Beauharnais? I can't. Beauharnais? My brother Napoleon Bonaparte should have written about my visit.
Oh?
Napoleon, you must be. Stop wasting time already! Someone help me and throw her out!
哎呀，想要耍流氓啊
Hey! You don't do anything stupid! Rogues on the street looking for trouble? It seems that a fight is inevitable. Waves her sword.
别开玩笑了，
Stop it now! Are you people not ashamed of bullying an aged woman? What the fuck? That's mean. Can't call her an aged woman. An aged woman? Ouch! Who is this young lady? Wait, she seems to be wearing the military uniform. That said, you must be Pauline Bonaparte. Too bad that you're seeing this. Come with me to the cafe now. What did she say? Pauline? Pauline Bonaparte! It's the Maid of Toulon! Damn it! What the hell you got us into? I'm done with it. Hey, old man, you better watch it! Fortunately, my brother taught me how to fight back in Corsica. Also, my swordsmanship, which was taught by instructor Dion. But the Maid of Toulon? What are they talking about? They must be hired by nearby gangs to make trouble. After all, my salon cut is a lot of business. Salon cut a lot of business from them when it was booming. Vive de vos rencontres, Madame de Beauharnais. My brother should have mentioned it in his letters. I apologize if I'm bothering you by living here during the I'm trying to just pronounce things correctly rather than actually read. Just call me Josephine. So, you're Napoleon's sister. Excuse me. My brother clearly said it was a stylish, magnificent place. Why is it so run down? Run down! Young lady, I didn't promise anyone to let you live here now, did I? What? What do you mean?
那你可就不懂了。
It seems that you still don't know it, that your story has spread all over Paris. The flower of the battlefield that bloomed in Toulon, and the Maid of France that's equal to Rose de Beaumont? Something like that. What? What is going on here? I obviously didn't. In short, you're already a star in Paris. If you live here, maybe you'll bring in some unexpected trouble. Alas, it's okay to lend you a room here, but you'll have to help me out. Oh, of course, anything that I can do. Then join my club des Malmaisons and be my adjuvant. What? It was a small organization that I gathered by hosting the salon here. It was quite popular in the past. Although, as you can see, after my ex-husband died, it was gradually deserted.
你
I'm
姐姐
not the
我，
kind of person who gives up easily. However, to make a comeback, I need someone to help.
我
Help? I'm sorry, I can't stay in Paris for too long, and I don't know much about social
那你可就不懂了。
that you don't have to worry about. The rising stars in the army, just like you, are the best political signboard, just like the Jacobins soliciting your brother. If you keep earning military merit on the battlefield, there will be people who are willing to worship you, and the influence of your faction is guaranteed. When you come back to Paris, you will have one occasionally deal with commissions that you're tasked with by the big shots, and everything will go smooth. And keeping a good relationship with the other factions would also benefit you in various ways. Your brother's promotion is a good example of this. Of course, with your current fame, you can also pledge your service to the big shots, or simply declare loyalty to the royal family. Then I'll stay with you. If you need my help with anything, please don't hesitate to tell me.
哦，
Oh, and you... Are you sure you want to stay in such a small place? Of course! My brother said that you're a reliable person. Moreover, I want to gain a foothold in the army with my own skills. Good for you! However, if you want to help, do you know the rules of etiquette for social occasions? The accent. That's just so horrible. Well, in short, always strike first with a decisive attack. That's what my brother taught me. Oh, you two truly are brother and sister. Well then, there's a room available upstairs. It used to be my husband's room. You can live there for the time being. It's already quite late today. Go get some rest. The location, Malmaison Salon, has been unlocked. The faction, Malmaisons, has been unlocked. Wow! On the second floor of the Malmaison Cafe, listening to the sound of the carriages that occasionally pass by the window, I recalled my life in the École Militaire. According to Josephine's introduction, Paris has changed a lot compared to the days when I was in the École Militaire. Oh, it's this guy! Wait. The Fulons, led by the commander-in-chief of the army, Marquis de Lafayette. Lafayette! I can't! Lafayette and the implementing constitutional monarchy are now the main authority. And the king's declaration of supporting the revolution had won over many supporters of the royal family among the common folks and nobles outside Paris. Because their political views match the voices of the people, the prestige of the Jacobins is rising. My brother is among them too. The situation continues to change and all factions are trying to win the support of the Parisian citizen. I couldn't help but think of the classmates that I had in the École Militaire. Eugenie, Cosette, Charlotte. I wonder how they're doing now? I met them, said farewell, and went to the battlefield. I witnessed the soldiers die under our banner. I tasted victory and pain. I thought about giving up my identity of being a soldier. But eventually I stayed, not only because of the persuasion of my brother and others, but also because of my own pursuit. When I'm on the battlefield, I have a special ability to inspire soldiers with courage and motivate them to move forward. As if I can naturally win their trust, although I still don't know where this ability comes from. And because of this, I can't take the responsibility of commander as decisively as my brother. ... There are still a few days before the banquet held by the royal family. Until then, what should I do with my free time in Paris? Ah, I can save. Okay. Save game. New save. Saving game. My voice is dead. I'm gonna end it here. This is a pretty fun game. I just like reading. Even though I'm terrible at reading. It's good fun. The gameplay's pretty good. Freaking go to title screen. Pretty good. I will continue this. But oh my god, the amount of reading that my voice has to do. And the amount of accents I have to butcher. In the name of, I don't know, just being anti-French. Is that a term I can use? I'm not anti-French, but I sound like it, don't I? And I'm mimicking their accents in a horrible fashion. Alright, well, thank you for coming along. Anyone who was around and stayed around. I will be back another day. Maybe to do some other game or continue this. Thank you, and au revoir.